I'm back, y'all. Finally getting settled in this house. The difference between this house and my other house, this garage is very large, but it's finished. It looks good. So I got to be discerning about what I put in here, or the boss might not like just stuff slapped on the wall like in the other garage, which was really just a workshop for me. But I got a problem. Got all my fishing stuff over here, and for me, fishing is life. So I got to take care of my stuff. I got a bunch of rods, a bunch. What's behind me is only about half of what I actually have. A lot of mine are still over yonder in the next county over. So I'm going to build a rod rack for this garage. I need something that'll organize them, but won't look too bad. Even the ones you buy, they don't work too good because they can't get the reels close enough together, and there's one in the corner right here. You can't actually fill it up unless you got a bunch of skinny, maybe a bunch of fly rods will fill it up. That's about it. Anything with it's bass fishing or any kind of reel, what I would call a reel, anything like that's too wide. They get too close together, bunched up. Anyway, you get the idea. I am going to build a rod rack out of PVC to go on this wall, and we're going to try to make it look nice. Something I ain't never done before. I know you can stain PVC. We're going to try to do that. We're going to try to make it look like wood. Whether that works or not, I don't know, but we'll see what it looks like when we get done with it. Then I can get all my crap stuck up and out the way and not falling over and getting tangled up. Let's get started. Alright, I got a 10-foot stick of 1.5 PVC. That's 120 inches divided by 5. That's going to give me 24 sections. I also have another piece of CPVC somewhere out there, I think, maybe, if I'm lucky, that I can get a few more pieces out of. Even if I can't find, I'm trying to, of course, like always, I'm trying to do this without spending a boat ton of money because, you know, driving a full-size truck, gas is almost $5. Well, actually, it just came back down below $5 a gallon. I'm gonna save every dime I can. I think I might have some wood, some old center cut pine, I believe, might be over there in the other barn, the old raggedy barn that's about to fall down. We'll go see if that's in there. Hopefully, if it is, it's in good shape. Then I can just sand it down, hit it with a router, clean it up, make it good, blah, 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 blah. Put this thing on the wall, get my rods up off the ground. My wife not dislike it for the way it looks. And I don't blame her. I mean, it's, you know, I don't want to junk this place up because it's a really nice finished out garage. So, on my saw here, the blade isn't all that great. I've been needing to replace this blade for like a year now, but lazy and never think about it. I'm not going to replace it for this because since I'm trying to make this look like wood, them little chipped edges and stuff might help out. Might make it look terrible, but hey, we're going to see what's going to happen out of it. We'll see what it looks like when I get done. That'll dictate whether it goes up on the wall or not. With the saw curve, I lost 1 3/4 inches off of a 10-foot stick, leaving me with a little 3 1/4 inch stick. Can't use that, so we're going to end up, out of one 10-foot stick, you're going to end up with 23 pieces, so that'll work. Like I said, I think I got some other out there. I'm going to try to find a piece or two to use up, and that is not sawdust. That's man glitter. Here we go. I made me a little jig. It's going to help me center these holes up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset these on this rack that I build. One up, one down. That way that'll give me enough room to separate my reels and get the most on the board without having a big jumble. I have one reel down, one reel up. Therefore they can kind of get a little bit closer together. This is just a jig I slapped together from stuff I had laying around the building here. So One hole here, slide it up, one hole there. Let's get rolling. Bottom hole is just a little nib. I'm not running a big hole all the way through it. Now, from what I've read up on this, about all you do is take a wood rasp, rough it up, and take some sandpaper and hit it with some sandpaper, and then it's supposed to take the stain, I guess. Hell, I don't know. I didn't know you could stain CPVC. Well, PVC. Oh Lord, I couldn't afford to do this with CPVC. Anyway, I think that's it. You just take it and hit it with a wood rasp to give it some grain. Hit it with sandpaper to clean it up, and then stain the hell out of it. We shall see. This ain't as easy as it looks. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh well, I see the concept. Not 100% sold on whether it's going to look like them pictures I saw on that there interweb, but we'll find out, I reckon. And I made it. I drilled all my holes, so when I do mount it, the writing will be to the back, to the board. You won't be able to see the writing. We'll see. Oh, this is like manual labor. That kind of made me sound lazy, didn't it? It's gonna take me a week to do all these things. Oh well. The rods ain't going nowhere. As long as this riprap don't get in my garage. Heard some gunshots last night. That was kind of oddball for where we at. I don't know if the neighbors got a new toy back there in the back next to the woods or what. There's about 5 rounds crack off about 10 o'clock last night. All these older ladies around me, they get kind of concerned when they hear stuff like that. Me being originally from Dillon County, it don't really bother me that bad. Kind of used to it. No biggie. Well, 2 down and a boatload left to go. We'll see how this works out. Alright, well, I got them all done. All the ones that I got them, I had to cut more, I don't know. I'm still skeptical about whether regular wood stain is going to work on PVC. But now what I did get is I got the Minwax dark walnut, because that's white PVC. We're going to need something dark, if it is going to take any stain, to bring it down to wood color level-ish, something like that. And I used the oil base because I'm pretty sure that a water base certainly wouldn't penetrate. So, without further ado, let's see if this crap works. And I'm going to dip it because I want the inside done too. I don't just want to do the outside. So I'm just going to dip it and roll it, and we're going to see what happens. I ain't so sure about this. That didn't take a whole lot of stain there. Let's put this back in there. Put 2 in there and let them sit for a while. Let's make that 3. I'm gonna let that sit for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then come back to it, and then we'll see what it's gonna do. I ain't sold on this. I don't think it's gonna do much. Okay, after soaking for 10 minutes and then standing out unwiped for another 10 minutes, then wipe down, this is what I get. That is not even remotely what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna say that's a bust. But if I'm doing something wrong, somebody put it in the comments and let me know. I didn't think that this plastic would take stain like the people on the interweb said, and it's pretty obvious that it doesn't. If they're doing something, they're not being forthcoming on everything that they're doing. So this is a bust, so I'm going to plan B. Plan B is rattle can, baby. Old Krylon will get it. All right, well, there's what I came up with. Got them off the floor and organized. I'm very disappointed in not being able to stain that PVC and make it look like wood, but I should have known better than to believe that damn interweb. Ain't nobody gonna lie on that, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it organized it up. I ended up with 20 over there. I left the last few out and kept the old rack to put my brim busters and my couple of empty rods in there. But it makes it easier to work around. Got them up there, I can see them. It keeps it a little bit cleaner. Keeps from getting tangled up. I am going to revisit it. I want to do something to retain the tops of the rods a little bit better. Get them closer to the wall. We'll worry about that later. But for right now, this works. I'm happy enough with it. Got done what I wanted to get done, is get these things off the floor and buy me a little bit more room out here in the garage. Now, I've got to build some shelves in here somewhere, because I got a lot of tackle boxes and a lot of other fishing tackle to take care of and get put up. So, that project done. I'm happy with it. I'm sure that somebody out there knows what I did wrong with the stain. If you do, let me know. I'll certainly take note. And y'all have a good day.